Hello, Scorpio. I want to wish you all a very happy and healthy and prosperous new year. Okay? So, with that being said, Scorpio, this is your January 2019 video for January. So, Scorpio, for those Scorpios who may be involved with an Aries, a Libra, a Gemini, an Aquarius, mostly air signs, some fire signs, possibly a Leo, not a lot of you, but possibly a Leo, a Virgo, Cancer, so, and Capricorn. What I will say is, Scorpios, you have a lot of endings and beginnings coming. Scorpios, you probably went through an ending in 2018 in December, or possibly in October, November of 2018. But it feels very recent as well. What I get about Scorpios, now it's either, whichever way this resonates with you, take it that way or put it the way that it resonates to you. If you do not resonate with anything on this video, then please check your sun, moon, and rising signs, okay, as well. Okay, so what I have from Scorpio, the first thing that seems to come up has to do with the Eight of Wands. Okay, so Scorpio, we know that with Eight of Wands, well, this card here can mean traveling back and forth. It also can mean there's maybe some challenges going on. It could also mean there may be communication coming. It feels like the Eight of Wands, they call them flying staves, right? Okay. They appear as if they're suspended in the air and whatever. Okay. But it does mean there's traveling. It does mean, with the clear sky in the background, it can represent that there's likely nothing that's getting in the way of you getting to your destination, you getting your point across. Something's very quick, just very quick and unstoppable. So if this is for you, I get that this could be a partner that's trying to return very quickly, or, excuse me, you could be trying to get to this partner as well very fast. There's just nothing that's going to, it's like when you see that horse running really fast. So something's coming in quick, something's coming in fast. Definitely important news. I get this important news coming for Scorpio. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but we'll find out. So let me get a clarifier real quick on that card. What is the important news that is going to come for Scorpio? Important news. Important news is going to come for Scorpio. What is important? Okay. And we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so with that being said, that definitely can be some very interesting energy here. So with the Knight of Wands, yes, Knight of Wands are very well known for being very strong, very witty, very quick on their feet. I'm going to have to... if it was reversed, I would see anger with this person. But I'm not picking up anger for many of you. There could be some of you that this card should be reversed for. Somebody may be coming back wanting to argue with you or something of that nature. But I also do feel that this particular King of Wands is ready for battle. So is this you, Scorpio, or is this your partner? But somebody seems ready for battle, except the fact that, you know, he's holding this large wand, okay? Let me move my drink out of the way. He's holding this large wand, all right, and instead of a sword. So if he was trying to cut you or kill you, then I would think that he'd have a sword in his hand. His horse being like an orange color and has a mane that looks like flames, if you can see it. When you look at the Knight of Wands' face, you see his determination. See that? He looks very determined. He wants to be successful in whatever endeavor he's seeking out right now. So if this is someone that is coming towards you quickly, then they want to succeed in that. They want to reach you, or you want to reach them, to have some type of conversation, to go over a situation and try to get to the bottom of something so that you can resolve an issue. It definitely fire signs around this as well. I keep hearing fire signs. The yellow shirt printed with the fiery salamander on it. You can see the fire salamander on it. It's definitely something is coming in, and it's not sweetness. I don't get really sweetness or kindness, but I do get that this person wants to be straightforward and to the point. I think that this person is going to be very direct with a conversation or a situation. There'll be no guessing at what they want. He wants to complete something that he feels is very important. So whether this is an ending to a situation, or he wants to let go of something else and move forward with you, I definitely feel that, this person is planning to move to another residence. So if this is you, maybe wanting to move away from this person, you may be moving out of the house. They may be moving out of the house. They may be moving in with somebody else, but this is definitely where grass is not growing under this person's feet. They are looking to move. No doubt about it. They definitely want balance, okay? And I feel that they have very well-rounded ideas and decisions. They have a plan that's going to be taken into account, and the consequences of the action of this person, they're willing to face that. They're willing to face the consequences of the action that they take. So be aware of that they fear nothing. So if you know who this person is, if this makes sense to you, they're fearing nothing. They're not fearing the situation whatsoever. They're not afraid to commit to you. They're not afraid to come toward you. They're not afraid to have this discussion with you. So be aware of that. Okay, so the next card I got is the Two of Swords. And of course, with the Two of Swords, well, I guess that can be very obvious that there's a decision that has to be made. It also, the Two of Swords stands for difficult choices. Somebody that may be indecisive about something, unable to make a decision of the lesser two, not able to figure something out. It's definitely when we're forced to make a difficult decision. So right now, Scorpios, you may be forced, or maybe just in the very recent past, when I say very recent, within a couple weeks at the most, you definitely were being forced. Your hands are tied. There's nothing you could do. You must make a decision one way or the other. Either to stay or to go. Either to cheat, not cheat. Either to accept your partner back after they cheated. Whatever it is for you. Okay, either you're this one trying to make a decision. However, you don't really want to make it. It's like you don't really want to lose the person that you're involved with, or they really don't want to lose you. There feels like there is love there, but I can tell you, Scorpio, that you can't have the best of both worlds, or your partner cannot have the best of both worlds. It's not going to work out that way, because neither of you, who they're dealing with or who you're dealing with, neither of them, whatever, is not going to tolerate the situation. This person in the Two of Swords definitely keeps the blindfold open, not open, but on. Okay, because they don't want to open it. They don't want to see it. I'm sorry. They do not want to see it. The blindfold is preventing this person from seeing the problem itself and the solution with clarity. So they can't see the problem or the solution because they're not looking. They don't want to see. They're not even peeking out trying to get a little look. They're not even doing it. They're not even doing that. They don't want to know. They don't want to deal with it. Somebody's already dealt with this before. So Scorpio, whoever this is, either you or your partner, but somebody's dealt with this same situation before. There was another person bothering and causing problems before. Could have been a family member putting their nose in where it didn't belong, getting involved in something, trying to make a decision for somebody, telling somebody what to do, who they should be with, who they shouldn't be with, why they shouldn't be with this person, all kind of stuff. It doesn't have to be a third party as far as somebody they're sleeping with, having sex with, cheating on you with, whatever. This definitely, Scorpio, could be a family member, a friend, somebody jealous, somebody causing problems, somebody not wanting you to be involved with this other person. So therefore, you're being forced. You're just not having a choice because things can't get balanced. You can't find the happiness. Your swords are pointing in two different directions completely, east and west here. What are we doing? You know, you don't know where to go. Each side is definitely exclusive to the other. The problem needs to be addressed with logical and rational thinking. Okay, but the moon that's positioned there, well, we know what that moon means, right? I hate when I see the moon. Definitely talking about illusions, deception, and also is very strong, saying what a tough decision you or your partner is having to make this choice. They are struggling. Somebody's really struggling because, you know, somebody is not, just like the Eight of Swords is next. Somebody's not wanting to do this. Somebody's feeling so trapped. They love you so much, or you love them so much, that you don't want to let this go. But you can't hold on any longer either. You're crying your eyes out. You don't know what to do. You're distraught. You know, you've put the work in. You've put yourself into a hermit type of mode because you don't want to move. You just hope if you stay still long enough, it'll just change and get better without having to do anything. Somebody is coming forward, Scorpio, or you're coming forward, Scorpio. Somebody is, to offer their cup of love. Somebody wants to offer forgiveness. Somebody wants to make you see where their heart truly is. But understand that dealing with your partner, Scorpio, or someone dealing with you, dealing with a Scorpio, can be very difficult. Dealing with a Scorpio who doesn't want to show their emotions or doesn't want to admit how they truly feel. If you are dealing with a partner, maybe Scorpio, you're dealing with somebody who's not wanting to show you their heart. They're not wanting to show you what they're really feeling behind their face. Their eyes look at you piercing, and yet you're trying so hard to read that story in their eyes, but you keep being left at a dead end. Again, it came in again. But for some of you, Scorpions, you don't want to accept something. You're not willing to put up with some shit anymore. You know, a lot of Scorpios, when you're done, you're done. When you're walking away, you're just walking. When you know you've made a mess somewhere, or somebody's made a mess somewhere, you're tired of cleaning it up. You don't want to clean up anybody else's mess anymore. You're tired of fixing things, Scorpio. Scorpio, you've been taken advantage of. Some of you have been very manipulated. Some of you have dealt with a narcissist severely. And for some of you, you are the narcissist. For some of you, you are the manipulator. For some of you, you cry wolf all the time to get the attention from somebody to come back to you when they left you to go with somebody else. So you're just as bad, if that's you. For some of you, Scorpios, you are going to have a celebration. You are going to have a new beginning where there was an ending with the same partner. You didn't change partners. For some of you, you did not. For some of you, your old partner is coming back, or for some of you, you're going back to your old partner. You're going to get over all this argument, all this bullshit that went on. You're definitely exhausted of fighting. The universe is saying, listen, Scorpios, I got this for you. I can hand you this. This will help you. You give this to your guy or girl, and they will love you. For some of you, this heart can be this way, or it can be this way. For some of you, you're dealing with a broken heart and trying to get over it. For some of you, you're almost there. You're almost there in recovery from that broken heart. And for some of you, you just don't know what to do with it yet. Your heart can't make up its mind if it's feeling destroyed or if it's feeling like it might get better. You just don't know. You just don't know. For some of you, you are dealing with an emperor. You are dealing with somebody who is very witty, very strong, very egotistical, very similar to the damn Aries reading. You're dealing with somebody who is very adamant about what they want and the way they want it, the way they want you to be, the way they want to tell you what to do, the way they want to be your boss, the way that they want to control everything that you do, the way they say, you can't do this, but I can. I'll tell you something, I'll preach to you, but I won't practice it. That's what they're telling you. Or maybe you're saying that to your partner. But for some of you, yep, you're dealing with it. Some of you are dealing with a third party. For some of you, Scorpios, for some of you, this might not be a third party. This might be you getting married. This might be you getting engaged. This might be you having something coming up for New Year's Eve. Something very exciting. You're going to have to make a decision. Are you willing to accept their cup of love in a permanent situation? Are you ready to get married? Are you ready to start playing that role of soon to be Mr. or Mrs.? Okay. Are you ready to take that blindfold off? Are you ready for a real good try? Are you ready to put in the work? Or are you taking off and saying, hell no, I don't want to get married. I'm not trying to get married. Maybe your partner's trying to convince you to get married and you don't want to. Or maybe you're trying to convince your partner and they're like, hell no, I'm out. So for some of you, that may be the situation. For some of you, you're definitely going to be up at night worrying yourself sick. Don't start this new year this way. Please don't do it. If something's keeping you awake this long at night, the answer is right in front of you. The answer is right in front of you, and with a little bit of meditation, taking your time, sorting things out, journaling things, writing down pros and cons, everything you need to do to get more clarity on a situation, then you will become the magician. You will definitely take control, take charge. Okay, your power will come from the universe above. For some of you, Scorpios, you are the toxic person in this relationship. You are doing all the betrayal, the lying, the cheating, the sneaking around, the moon shit, creating the illusions, okay? Wanting somebody to believe this story when it's really something completely opposite. Not being able to remember your lies when you tell them, or that could be your partner. Okay, so I take it back, Scorpio. That could be your partner. Doesn't have to be you. Somebody is damn toxic, and somebody doesn't give a shit. They only care about themselves. Somebody is very self-centered, only worrying about the options that they have, the choices that they can make, the places where they want to move. They're not worried about making a plan with you. They're still keeping things from you. So what are you going to do? You're going to keep going through another 11 more months after January? You're going to go through with it and keep doing the same shit? You're going to still beg that horse to drink that water that don't want to drink it? All right, Scorpios, that's your January 2019. What are you going to do? Some of you, like I said, there's marriage, there's love, there's happiness. Okay, that's for a lot of you too who've moved forward and moved on with somebody new. You're definitely going to find something very quick happening there in that new relationship. You're going to see the intimacy very quickly. You're going to see the bonding, the trust. You're going to see wanting to commit. You're going to see wanting a title. All that's going to come for the new. Anybody who's taken on somebody new. But if you're some of you, I'm going to say there's a handful of you. For all the people that'll watch this, there's a handful of you, which is 5, that will marry the person from your past. Because that person truly made a mistake once, cheated only once, regretted everything that they did, never wanted to lose you. So that person has come back beginning of January, want to make a peace offering to you, wanting to get it right, wanting to just finally get married, have children, and have the family that you both desired. So for some of you, it's going to be a beautiful ending. A beautiful ending. For some of you, you're going to have to guard your way, guard your path, guard yourself, okay? Definitely going to need to guard things because you got a thief coming around. You got somebody coming around wanting to pull bullshit. You got somebody stalking you. You got somebody watching you. Somebody's not wanting to talk and communicate to you, not wanting to answer their phone, respond to text messages or whatever, but they want to watch you from a distance. Oh, yeah. They're watching. They're watching you. Wanting to see what you're doing and who you're with. You're not talking to them. You're not responding to them, or they're not responding to you, or whichever. Whoever's not responding, whoever's not trying to talk to you right now, but they're watching because they want to be able to point the finger at you. Because it's truly at them. Because like I always say, when somebody's pointing a finger at you, you got these three plus this one all pointing back here. Only one pointing forward, but the rest are pointing back. So that person who is stalking you and watching you, sneaking around, driving around, very quietly, maybe even shutting off the engine, okay, and parking and watching quietly, very quietly, cutting the lights before they even get to your area. Yeah, somebody's definitely watching. You'll hear it. You'll hear something. Something will make you get up and look, and you'll see them. Listen very carefully. Scorpios, you're good at that. Listen carefully. All right. For those of you who have a wonderful, happy, healthy, and prosperous new year, please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. I look forward to doing 2019 with you. Thank you for being part of my YouTube family from H&G Spirit Messages.